Welcome ladies and gentlemen, it's Furo here bringing you another Hearthstone deck. It has been a few weeks since we last checked out some mid-range hunter, and today is such a day where we test it out again. Using the deck list by Theodon23, changed one card, dropped one. We showed Fledgling for Tundra Rhino for some more charge damage, which is especially great with a Highmane, for example, or Scavenging Hyena. Can be very fun. Hunter right now is not in the top tier rank, but it is just slightly below that. So you can still, if you're looking for a solid choice, Hunter is definitely solid. It's just very unspectacular to play. You will just drop your stuff on curve, go for the face all the time, and that's it. So there are definitely more interesting decks to play on the ladder right now, and that's why Hunter is dropping off a bit in popularity. Going against the Mage here, we are just replacing everything you're looking for your one drops early on. Alleycat or Jeweled Macaw, that's the best start to go. We have nothing so far, just a Knife Juggler for the second turn, so not too great. There's Alleycat. Alright, Alleycat's also great with a Knife Juggler, but definitely going for one drop here. Cannot wait until we are dropping the Knife Juggler and the Alleycat. That's a bit too slow otherwise, so definitely then going for Knife Juggler on 2. There's a Babbling Brook, so what we are doing is killing the Babbling Brook, but the Knife Juggler is not going down to a Babbling Brook and Fire Blast kill. So gonna kill this one in the face. And then most likely Animal Companion is coming, which is dealing 1 with a Knife Juggler, plus if we get, for example, the Huffer, will be another 4 into the face. There's a Canologist. That might also be interesting. Let's see. Do we want to go for the Eaglehorn and keeping the Knife Juggler alive? He got one secret from his deck, most likely that's an Ice Block, but he could also play something different. If we get Misha, we will be fine. He cannot kill the Knife Juggler. If we get a Leok, he can just kill the Knife Juggler. And if we get the Huffer, we can kill the Arcanologist. I don't like that too much, to be honest. We are going for the Eaglehorn Bow. Kill the Arcanologist and the 3 in the face. And playing Animal Companion. Probably next turn. Maybe the Red Pack as well. That of the Animal Companion. We will have to wait and see. There is a secret. So do you have... I don't think that he's dropping the Ice Block here that early. Got the Crackling Razormaw. Still gonna like to play the Red Pack, but could also be that he's playing Mirror Entity. So we cannot be sure about that. And that's why it might make sense to go for the Crackling Razormaw instead. Now let's go for the Animal Companion. That's the Huffer, which is great. So Alleycat for the face. Okay, the secret is not getting activated. It's really good, we're just pushing the damage. So it could be the Ice Block. Phone is already down to 15. Then we can play Red Pack next turn and the Crackling Razormaw. Probably adapting our Huffer here, because if the Huffer is getting Wind Fury, that would be really strong. There's a Mana Whim and unfortunately the Medivh, which is killing the Huffer. And the Mirror Image. Oh shit. So how about Unleash the Hounds? How do you like that? Houndmaster. Houndmaster is great on the Red Pack later. We're going for Unleash the Hounds here. We are spawning 4 Hounds. At least I hope so, because it could also be a counterspell. And it's no counterspell, so then it is most likely just the Ice Block. That's the highest chance for that being an Ice Block. Yeah, unfortunately the damage that we are using is just on every unit once. That is not that great. So Crackling Razormaw, we are using the Crackling Razormaw here on... doesn't really matter, let's just do that on the Hound. Getting +3 attack, Poisonous and Living Spores, which might be interesting, because then we can get another 2 units on the board and the Knife Juggler is dealing another 2 damage. So maybe we're doing that, instead of the +3 attack here. I like that a bit more, to be honest. Yeah, let's do that. So we're gonna hit. There's a coin. And Blizzard killing everything. What a shame. Scavenging Hyena. Yeah, we are just stopping the Red Pack. 2 in the face with the steady shot. So plan is, secret. Plan is to drop the Scavenging Hyena alongside the Houndmaster, and the Houndmaster is going to be used on the Red Pack. Kill command. Oh, kill command. That's interesting. So we could nearly kill him here. Currently have 9, so let's just drop the Houndmaster. What do we have? Nothing. Okay, so let's drop Scavenging Hyena first. I mean, there could be... What are you playing normally? Ice Barrier. Still, there was no counterspell. Yeah, let's drop this one and go for 4 in the face. So it is the Ice Barrier, yeah. There was a chance that he's using Vaporize, that's why I was going for the Scavenging Hyena first. Normally that is not used, but you can't be sure about that. Flame Strike. Good, so we just get the Reds here on the board. Vicious Fledgling. We are definitely going for 5 on the face. We are going for another 2 in the face. And another 4 with the Reds. So our opponent is already down to 3, which means we just need to make sure that 1 red survived this turn. And then we can use the Steady Shot and the red for the face. Because that's definitely an ice block, so we need to pop that up. Fireball for the face. Another fireball for the face. Really? Well, that's interesting. He is next turn at 9. So there's no way that he's using Pyroblast. What else? He could have another ice block in his hand. That's a possibility. And then he's using the ice block and hope to play the Pyroblast on turn 10 to kill us. What we are doing is using a Steady Shot, and then we are going for the Fledgling because we can use the Adapt here. Ice block. So we are adapting, we are getting Wind Fury, no need, we are picking the +3 health, which is good if he's stopping, for example, a Flame Strike. And Kindly Grandmother is also seeing some play. Fortunately, we cannot hit him twice, because even if he's not getting damage, it is not possible to attack anymore. Intellect, that is not looking good for him. So he's looking for another secret, he's looking for the Ice Block, but even if he's playing the Ice Block, it will be hard for him to come back. Primaldor Glyph, what are you picking up? A Bar Courier, yeah, for 1 you cannot play an Ice Block now. You only, yeah, missiles for 0. So that is GG, no chance for him. Yeah, I'm winning this one, so let's go for a second game. Alrighty, going for game 2, which is against the Druid. And in most cases, right now, that is an aggressive Druid deck, so we need to be careful here. And definitely looking for our early cards. We're going second, so we have the coin. Can play a few cards earlier, like the Vicious Fledgling, might be interesting if this one can survive and go for the face. On the other hand, we might also just heavily go for our 1-drops. I guess the Fledgling is good. Let's just keep that. I mean, it's possible that our opponent is not playing aggressive, and then the Fledgling is really, really good. Crackling Razormaw, Knife Juggler, we have a Kindly Grandmother, and we have the Fledgling then for the start. So we could just coin into, for example, a Kindly Grandmother here, and then play the Crackling Razormaw on the second turn. Opponent is dropping a Firefly, so that is definitely one aggressive game. So gonna drop here into the Kindly Grandmother and play the Crackling Razormaw on our second turn, adapting the Kindly Grandmother and maybe find something decent. For example, these small plant tokens might be very useful. Alongside the Knife Juggler, that would be then 3 damage. Dropping the Flame Elemental. And just for the face, unexpected. Eaglehorn Bow. So Crackling Razormaw is coming, adapting, and we will find... There's a plant, for example. We could also just go for Volcanic Might. And then we can take down the Firefly here. That might be better than just getting for the Living Spores here, to be honest. So Firefly going down, because it's otherwise dangerous if he's playing with tokens and with some small little buff cards. Dangerous to leave too many units on the board. Better kill them quickly. Top deck now would be an Alleycat, because then we can just play the Knife Juggler and the Alleycat, plus we can use the Kindly Grandmother. It is a kill command. This one sucks a bit. So gonna drop the Red Pack. Eknappa is summoning 2 small raptors. I guess we're killing this guy. We cannot leave too many units on the board. So we're spawning a big bad wolf. We're clearing the Flame Elemental. And then these little raptor might just kill either the Crackling Razormaw or he's killing the big bad wolf. Maybe he's buffing those. Can't be sure. There is a buff. Mark. That's a beast, so he's also drawing 1 card.
The light protects me.
The Squire. Do we have a buff card now? He's killing the rats. Interesting. So what do you have that everything is at 1? Wow, he has the... You really play the swipe now? Wow. Okay, it means he's investing everything. Besides 1 card now in his hand. So let's just assume that that's not a living mana. Because if it is a living mana, that's problematic. Otherwise we are definitely fine. Let's just play the Eaglehorn Bow. Taking care of the raptor. And then dropping the Knife Juggler and the Vicious Fledgling on the next turn. If that is living mana, that would be sick, because he was investing everything besides 1 card. And with a living mana, he can just make sure that the board is full again. But apparently it is not, so not totally convinced that going innovate here into the swipe was the right way to go. Scavenging, yeah, just drop the Knife Juggler here. Vicious Fledgling would be nice to hit the Squire, then we're killing it. No, not happening, then let's just keep the weapon for now. You can now use Shapeshift and the Squire to take down the Knife Juggler. Looks like he's going for that. Or are you even... Another swipe, sick. Most token decks are not using the swipe anyway. It's pretty unusual to see that. Scavenging Hyena without another beast on the board is really not that strong. There's a red pack, so that might help us. Just gonna drop this one here, and... well... I mean, we can kill the Squire and drop the Hyena. He's not killing that anyway, right? He has played both swipes. I don't think that there's more stuff. Yeah, let's just clear the Squire here. We have double kill command, so that will be 10 damage that we can just push into the face. If he's dropping a living mana, would be very sick to just get Unleash the Hounds and then have a huge Scavenging Hyena. It looks like he's hitting the Hyena, so taking 2 points of damage. And we just got an Alleycat. Not really helping us, but nonetheless, we are dropping it here. Let's just get rid of the little Divine Shield, 2 in the face. The kill command is going into the face, so he's down to 21. He will take down the Hyena, he could also take down the Red Pack. But our board right now is way stronger. There's Enchanted Raven, not dealing too much. Revisorant, he can adapt, so there is some decent stuff that he can pick up. But with the kill command here, if this one is going too strong, we can just kill it without a problem. Okay, Living Spores, by far the best for him. And the last card. Oh, Frostwolf Warlord. Interesting. Knife Juggler, which is also interesting. So we will just go for the Knife Juggler. Let's use the kill command on this one. We're going for 2 on it. We're dealing 2 extra with the Knife Juggler. Let's see if we can... Oh, don't hit this one. Okay. Yeah, I guess we are just killing those 2. He's playing some small spores here on the board, spawning from the Death Rattle, and down to 19. And now it's just top deck after top deck. But feeling good here. If he has no units on the board, the only dangerous card will be the Living Mana. Mark of the Lotus, which is buffing those small units, good for him. But he's still only keeping 1 small plant on the board, and we can deal 2 each turn with a steady shot. Got the Eaglehorn Bow, so that is used for some trading here. Other 2 in the face, of course. It's 17 to 14. With the Eaglehorn Bow, we can kill whatever he's dropping in general. If that is not living mana, because again, that would be the top deck on his side. And he's just getting 7 small units on the board. And 7 units would be 14 damage. So with that, we are just out. That's just the power of the wild. He's spawning a small unit 3-2 attack. Still, we're getting more damage into the face because we need to trade here right now. If we're not getting... let's say we could get Animal Companion and a Misha, something. Houndmaster, yeah, still dropping it. No question. So we are going down to 10 now. Our damage output is higher. He has 15 cards to go. So if he is playing with Living Mana, which should be in his deck, then the chance to get that is kind of good for him right now. Around 15 to 20%. Wow, Savage Raw. So, that's another 4 in his face. He's killing the Houndmaster. But he's out of cards. And he's down to 13 life. How about the Highmane? Give me that, please. Just a Jeweled Macaw, but that is giving us another option. We are getting... Tusk Boar. Well, at least another 4, right? So he's down to 11. We have 5 damage. Will be tough for him. Just need that Living Mana. Otherwise he's probably out. Eknapper. Killing the Dusk Boar, I would assume. Yeah, there you go. He's down to 8. We're not missing much here. Crackling Razormaw. That could be interesting. Poisonous, +3 health, and a 1-on-1 is going for the +3 health. Then we are taking care of the Eknapper. And another 2 in the face. So he's down to 6 now. You can kill the Crackling Razormaw with these small raptors. Plus you can use the shapeshift to take down the Jeweled Macaw. So the board would be empty again. Revisorant comes at the right time when there are 2 units on the board. Getting Wind Fury. Oh, that will be 4. Yeah, you will not go for the face here. Ooh, he's going for the face with the... Why would you do that? So now we can just kill the Revizor. That wasn't great. And now we got unleash the Hounds. Wow, he should have used the Raptors to kill the Crackling. Then he still had the Revizor run for another 4 next turn plus Shapeshift. And if he was getting Savage Roar, for example, that would have been good for him for victory. But with that, he was just giving us more cards, more Hounds on the board, because the Raptors were still there, and we're just winning with that. So thank you, sir. And that is GG. Obviously, we are going for a third game, which is now against the Rogue. And Rogue in general is a good matchup, because Rogue is, if he's playing, for example, the Quest, then he's going too slow for our deck. We're just pushing damage into the face. I'm not happy with this starting hand, so Scavenging is nice, but only if you have the right cards for that. If you, for example, have the Alleycat that you can drop on 1, then it's good to keep the Hyena, but right now we cannot be sure what we're getting, so let's just replace everything. Hope to get a 1-drop here, otherwise we're using the coin for 2-drop, playing that early. Animal, Eaglehorn, Crackling, and there's a jeweled Macaw. So that sounds and looks like a very decent curve. Mage Burglar, so opponent is not playing with the Quest, that means he is going for Miracle. And we are still dropping the jeweled. We're getting Diehorn Hatchling. Ooh, interesting. That's the Warrior Beast, which is then shoveling a taunt into the deck as a death battle effect. Using the dagger here to take down the jeweled Macaw. We have the option to just coin into the vicious Fledgling. Right now, the amount of damage our opponent can push would be 2, but of course there might be a backstab, for example. That is then killing the vicious Fledgling. Still, I like to try my luck here. And if the Fledgling is able to hit him in the face, he's just adapting, maybe even twice if we get Wind Fury. Which is always the jackpot, so adapting twice is great, then you can hit him in the face, and you might then give him stealth or something like that. There's a Blood Mage Salnas, I guess he's going for backstab here, yeah. Backstab for 3 with the Blood Mage, which is good. Plus Hallucination, he's discovering a card from the opponent's class, which is Hunter, so might be some damage dealing stuff in it. Could also be some beasts for the board. Not too sure if a beast is helping him. And this little guy here, the little Blood Mage, is a bit of a problem. Looking forward to kill it. 1 in the face. He should not do it with a dagger. No, he's not doing it. Scavenging, that's good. So our plan is to drop the Alleycat. We're going for the Crackling Razormaw. We will adapting the Alleycat. Divine Shield can't be targeted. And we are going for the Divine Shield. For sure. Poisonous is interesting. If there was already a huge unit on the board and we could attack with the Alleycat right now. Divine Shield is on the other hand the best. So we're just hoping that at least 1 beast can survive, then we can drop the Scavenging and buff that. Buffing is good. Oh, don't do that. That totally looks like a Fan of Knives. But it's not. If he has Fan of Knives in his hand, it doesn't make sense to use a Blood Mage for an attack. And no, it's not. Okay, that's good. So Crackling is going down. 4 mana to go. Razor Petal Lasher. So he might just kill another cat. If he's not killing the cat right now, that would be great. Then we're just dropping Hyena, clearing both. Yeah, he's using the Razor Paddle. And patches apart from the hand. He's clearing everything, which is fine by me, to be honest. Crackling Razormaw. Well, we're just dropping the Animal Companion now. That's a Huffer, 4 on the face. But the Huffer is just going down to the Razor Paddle, of course. Then I really like to play the Diehorn Hatchling on the next turn, which is a really strong card. And we can just adapt it then with the Crackling Razormaw, maybe getting some Wind Fury on that. Would be nice. Oh, a secret. What do we have as a secret? Direwolf. So let's try. Could be a lot. Freezing Trap. Could be a Snipe. Hidden Catch. After your opponent plays a minion, give her a minion in your hand +2. Interesting that he was picking the Hidden Catch. Was that really the best card you could pick here? I mean, there could be 2 other shitty Hunter cards, for sure. With the board as it is, really looking forward to play Scavenging, Crackling, and the Direwolf Alpha on the next turn. That sounds really reasonable. What is that? You're not hitting a Eviscerate in the face here. Razor Petal. Wow, so is that an Eviscerate on the unit? Yes, it is. Diehorn Hatchling going down. We're getting the Diehorn Matriarch now on the deck. He's just going for the dagger. And 3 cards. So the middle card here is a unit. which was getting buffed by the hidden. So could be a very big guy now. Oh, yeah, Highmane. That's even better than triple unit on the board, because then we can use the Crackling Razormaw on the Highmane, and if that is getting Wind Fury, oh boy, that is a lot of damage. And of course, if the creature here is really, really big, then we might need a big unit to clear this one. But we will wait and see. Also, if the Highmane is getting +3 attack alongside the Dire Wolf, that will be 10 in the face, so even without a Wind Fury, we might push a lot of damage here. Getch is an Auctioneer. And there is... wow, there is none. We're just picking up another Savannah Highmane. Ooh, plenty of options now. We could just drop another Savannah Highmane. Definitely killing the Auctioneer, but we just drop the Crackling Razormaw and we're, for example, getting the Divine Shield. Then, of course, the Highmane is still surviving, but it might be also worth it to just drop a Highmane right now to have an even stronger board. I guess I like that more. Yeah, let's do it. So let's kill the Auctioneer. Let's just drop another Highmane. And then the plan is still intact for the next turn. The problem for the rogue class is, of course, always that it cannot clear huge boards. And that's why we are developing a huge board. He is just getting a dagger. That is not really working out for you. No, it is not. So what we are now doing is just going for the Crackling Razormaw. We are getting... no Wind Fury, but at least some extra stuff here on the units. So that's a 7-6 now. We are then also dropping the Scavenging. We're going for the Dire Wolf Alpha. And let's just use the Steady Shot here for more damage into the face. And with that, the game is probably over next turn. He's already down to 9. He cannot just clear the whole board. The only stuff he could do would be using a Vanish here and everything is going back into our hand. But then, of course, we're just dropping it again. And the fun begins again. And even if we're just using the Steady Shot and the Eaglehorn Bow, for example, it would be another 5 in the face. Cold Blood, okay. Cold Blood on the Scavenging. And an Agent. Great success. And what do the rest of the units? Slayer. Alright, so we still have enough. There is a Conceit, and that makes it 3 in a row. And we are back to rank 11 here with our little win streak from the Hunter. So guys, with that we are at the end of today's episode. I hope you've enjoyed it. Try out some nice little Hunter action currently on the ladder. As I said earlier, it is not as good as some other decks right now, but it's still a solid pick. So if you are interested in not something too spectacular, just play Hunter. It is solid, just go face all the time, play your units on curve, and you will be good. With that, I'm out, and I hope to see you again tomorrow with a new episode, and thank you for watching. Have a good night. Bye-bye.